don't know when I'm going to be able to do it.
Needed a break.
I ain't ever seen a woman with no legs anyway. I can't go back. I need to stop. I can't go back. Scratch that shit. Because I know sometimes I be feeling like my shit coming 3 steps before I done got to that motherfucking toilet. The moment that the daisy on.
What'd you give him, Mike? You sweating bullets.
I was going too fucking far.
Definitely striking a pose.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the E2E Today podcast. I am your host, the Commish with E2E Squeeks.
Hey guys.
Listen, Squeak, we was at J Sarge this weekend, and the games at J Sarge, it was just one field, but a lot of them games had playoff implications and things of that nature. And also, you know what? Scratch that. Hold on, man. Cue the damn music.
Watch us work. Watch us work. Watch us work. Watch us work.
The E2E family, the best of them. Just watch us work, we excel in the excellence. 80s on top when they checking in. Work hard all day, still crack jokes for the heck of it. Gotta work hard, it's a process of betterment. If you got dreams, it's E2E good for helping it. Play the next D, feel I'm back in my element. Thought of my Rob, he a champ for a veteran.
Hey.
Watch to the bet, it's next season for big. We gotta have fun for one reason, the kids. Grinding for goals on a reason.
Man, listen, I don't know what it was, but man, it got hot in the studio. What the hell? Jeezy breezy. I had to take the turnover chain off. I was going in the tub. Maybe because the games were so tight this week, you know, at the field this week. What fields we at, Squeak? Again, for the listeners, you know, because it was hot.
J Sarge.
Well, yeah, Squeak. Turnover chains. That was gifted to us.
Yes.
By a nice parent for, what's the organization?
Kanawha.
The Kanawha Redhawks. Nice parent gifted us these handmade turnover chains. John Tyler's his name, right? Correct.
Yes.
So John Tyler, if you're watching, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? It'll add to the, you know what I mean, to the set and stuff like that and to our Saturday. So we appreciate you guys. And it was a good thing we had these because we was recognized. He was there because the 12U Redhawks was playing.
Yeah, they kicked things off. And this was a really good game. I think the Redhawks were up the entire game, but they ended up losing 14-20 to the Henrico Chargers.
Let me tell you this stage. This stage here was something different. I'm trying to tell you, this was one of the best games of the season we didn't have. Coach, I think his name Coach Tank, for the 12U Redhawks, he was in his bag all day. His quarterback was standing in the pocket, making the right plays when he had to throw. They were running the ball effectively and playing good defense. Coach Jeter came on the back end. Was it the second half or was it the first half?
I don't know. I just remember him
running.
running across that field.
He looked like Elgin
you
Baylor.
got the ball.
Yeah, well, he did the Willis Reed. He came out the locker room. He threw his apron off from the concession stand. They need me out there.
Coach Jeter.
Thunderbolt came out the middle. Hey, listen, he ran out there and came in and he righted the ship. He ended up making it. He ended up helping those coaches get it together, right the ship, making the game 14-14. Now, this is how it went down. 14-14, Coach Tank and the 12U Redhawks have the ball. Excellent play. When I say he dug in the bag for this play, he dug in the bag for this play. All right? Quarterback, they make a 60-yard pass. I mean, right on the money. Next play, I believe, and I told Coach Tank, I believe it was an aggressive play, but he said he's an aggressive coach, right? It was maybe, I'm going to say 30 seconds left on the clock, maybe something like that. 28 seconds, something like that. And he runs the play. Quarterback throws to the outside, but it's behind the line of scrimmage. The ball gets batted down. Turnover. Chargers take it to the house. Win the game. Now, that's a terrible way to lose. Now, like I said, I wouldn't stop and talk to nobody. He wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I'm going home. I'm going to talk to the shower head and let them know how PO'd I am.
Well, Coach Tank was still in good spirits.
He was.
Because the kids played. Like, I saw them in warm-ups. Like, you could see they were getting loose. They were connecting. Like,
Right. And they belong.
They had a really good warm-up.
Now, this is the thing. I'm not going to take nothing away from Coach Tank and the Red Hawks, but I also got to emphasize with the Chargers, they keep winning.
Yeah.
They keep winning.
They're locked in undefeated.
They locked in undefeated number 1 seed.
Right.
And who would have thunk it? And I'm telling you, yeah, who would have thunk it? There ain't no word. You missed VCU? You know what I mean? There ain't no word. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought it?
Yeah, the Chargers are locked in
At the number 1 seed.
Yes.
I believe, though, everybody else in that 12U division is chomping at the bit. I'm talking they really, really want to play again. Because Chargers been this close on a lot of occasions. And I'm telling you, one thing is they know how to win.
Right.
Because they winning these games on the back end of games, not at the beginning. And they always in the game, and they staying right there. So shout out to both teams in that game, because that kicked off the day at that field.
All right, next we go on to the 14U. Showtime Elite Jaguars. They took their first slug this week.
Ah, man.
0-6 to the Henrico Chargers.
Hey, man, they got to get their offense going. I know they're going to say they was missing a couple kids, things like that, but they got a lot of kids.
Yeah, they do.
They got a nice little team there. So they got to get their offense together. Defensively, I mean, you come out of there with 6 points, you think defense did what they had to do. Just got to get that offense together.
And remember, this matchup was supposed to be a week 1 matchup. Both teams were not ready.
Okay.
They both didn't have enough players, whatever
Right.
the case may be, or whatever. So it's great to see how they came together.
And now they're in the mix.
Right, exactly.
They definitely.
So,
Because the Chargers are now, I mean, what that situation now is, the Chargers are right there with everybody else in the like a three-way tie.
It's a 3-way tie for 2-1.
Hey,
right
day.
So Showtime, Chargers, and the Stallions, a 2-1 tie.
Oh.
And because the Stallions beat the Chargers beat Showtime, Showtime done beat the Stallions, we're going to have to go against points. So if you got a game next week, you got to play some good defense.
You better play some defense. We done reversed it on you. We don't need your points. We need your defense.
Right.
You're going to have to step up this week. You got to step up this week. Speaking of that game, now, I'm going to tell you, we had already kind of set up the situation with them. We wanted to do the before the game. It was more like, nah, we'd rather have them after the game. But we were assured that it was cool after the game. You know what I mean? And
Chris said he's a man of his word.
That's
what he said.
You know what I mean? And I understand that. And Chris definitely was a man of his word. But maybe we can rethink. Because they, you know what? We had an interview with them. We saw something very, very good that they do for their community and to help them get the gains. And this is what we talked about.
Check it out. This is a different experience for us. You know, every time we see teams and they have hard times getting the games and getting their kids to fields and things of that nature, we always wonder what could be. But I'm going to tell you, the Showtime Jaguars, Showtime Elite Jaguars, because they are elite, right? It's today or today, but we'll talk about that. But listen, the Showtime Elite Jaguars, they got it made here, man. They got the whole bus. Coach Chris, Coach LeVar, they doing right for their community. I'm telling you, these guys are on the rise. Chris, what gave you the thinking to do something like this for the organization?
Well, a lot of kids in the community don't have a ride to get. We travel an hour, so a lot of kids don't have a ride. So we chipped in, had some people in the community help, and got us a bus.
Got your bus. Hey, listen, I know that's a big investment, but at the same time, it reaps the benefits later. The way I see these kids getting together, the way I see these kids from different communities coming together to be as one, that's a big deal. I'm telling you, that's a big deal. Beyond the wins and losses, that's a big deal. And you should hold your head high, and the whole team should hold their head high for that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Definitely. Now, we're going to get to lastly. You took one today, right?
Yeah,
it was a tough loss. Offensively, you just weren't there. Defensively, you was there. You broke one here and there, right? What's your plans for this week to get it back together? Because playoffs is coming.
Go to the lab, start work all over again. Start from square one.
Well,
yeah, Squeaks, you can see it was a good interview, but they weren't real happy.
They know they got to get back in the lab.
Yeah, especially with playoffs coming. They ain't got but one more, so.
Yeah, one and done in the playoffs.
Yeah. What was it with 12U?
12U. The 12U Wolfpack. They lost to the RVA Eagles 12-16.
Man.
And this was a good game as well.
It was a very good game. It was a very good game. It came down to the fourth quarter. RVA Eagles win. It was a team win. There you go, Adrian. It was a team win.
Adrian pumped up on NyQuil.
He ain't what going on out there.
Giving kids whiplash.
Yeah, whiplash. Right here. Yeah, my God, definitely all love, but.
Before we move on, I gotta shout out the 12U Wolfpack players, avid podcast watchers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Number 42, Cheyenne Neal. Number 21, Cam. Number 12, BJ. Caden Trent, number 5. He told me to say his like that.
He did? Okay, he made sure you said it right.
Yeah,
you must be messing up people's names. They know I don't mess people's names up.
No. Number 99, Rocky. And number 8, Lil Hopkins.
There you go, Lil. He that's his name, or you called him that?
No, he told me to call him.
He told call him Lil Hopkins.
Yeah.
All right, Lil Hopkins.
Yeah. So.
Oh man.
We appreciate you guys for watching.
Definitely appreciate you guys watching for sure. You ain't mentioned my guy. I was at the same team.
Oh, you talking about E2? He ain't talked to me this week. Yeah. I'm gonna come find you
E2?
next week.
Yeah, you hear? Remember that E2? Yeah, I talked to your dad and everything, so I know you watch.
Yeah, so that was the 10U game. E2 played the 10U.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't see him this week.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm gonna come find you. All right. Next, were you done talking about the Eagles?
No, I wasn't because again, listen. Game of Thrones was there doing his normal thing, but at the same time, they needed every player on their team to win that game yesterday. Because I'm telling you, the Wildcat, no, Wolfpack. I call them Wildcats.
Well, they got the.
They do that, yeah. The Wolfpack, and the Wolfpack come to play every week.
Yes, they do.
They trying to beat you. I'm trying to tell you, they trying to beat you, and they coming every week. Don't matter who you are, what your name is, they don't know you. That's how they acting. They don't know you. So it don't matter your pedigree, what you did, what you done. They trying to get at you. And that was a hell of a game yesterday, and it definitely was a team win with the RVA Eagles. Shout out Coach Pete and the guys with them.
All right, next, the 10U. We had the Southside Stingers. They took another L this week, 12-14 against the Henrico Chargers.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, Squeak, because Rome and them, I know they coaching and stuff like that. Again, this kind of the end of the season. I think the age situation might be leaning on them a little bit. I don't know because we look at the roster and most of these kids is right up there about the what's the name.
Right.
They just coming into some good teams. They was in this game all the way to the end also.
Right, and they don't. They're another thing. They don't make any excuses.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Age-wise, size-wise,
Size-wise.
anything. They do not make any excuses.
No, none of that. They put it all on themselves and all that. So shout out the Stingers. And again, playoffs another animal. Stingers made it all the way to the championship last year in our league. So they know how to do things, and they was an underdog then too. So
Right.
they coming in hot. No, Henrico Chargers coming in hot.
Remember, I kept saying when they took that Friday Night Light slug, I said don't sleep on the Chargers. The Chargers gave Valder some work.
Okay.
They did. And they're comfortably sitting at number 2 right now.
They are comfortably sitting at number 2. They coming in hot. They coming in hot. Leaping them coach well.
Yes.
Yeah, they got the All-Star squad. They got senior and junior.
Don't call him All-Star. He do not have his starters.
I'm talking about the All-Star coaching squad.
Oh.
You got big league. You got OG coaching.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You bring him out coaching. You know.
Oh, yeah. Just pack the rest of the teams up.
Yeah. But that's it. That's it. For sure. But yeah, all I know is I went to go dap up Corey G to invite him underneath the tent, and all he could say was, woo, 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 woo. The dogs out here today. And they definitely brought the dogs out there because he had a hell of a day out there at J SARS this week.
Yeah, so it was a great day for him. Undefeated on the day.
Undefeated on the whole day. You know what I'm saying? And his boat combo meal, is that the one that come with the chicken and the fish?
Yeah.
Was very good. I saw Liv over there, because she the one cooking up them the way I like her, them light-skinned giants. What? She cooking up them like them, you know what I'm saying, them Drake fries.
Yeah.
And they were good too. You saw me eating them.
Yeah, they look good.
I tore them up.
I my PB&J. That's neither here
On
nor
Saturday.
there. So we got one more game. We had one more game out there. 10U. We had the Wolfpack. They won 7-6 against the Stallions.
10U Wolfpack. Hey, listen. They, again, in this division, I know we kind of top heavy when it comes to the Ducks. But everybody else in that division, man, listen, they battling it out.
Yeah, because the Wolfpack is slowly climbing up the rankings.
Yeah. And they peaking at the right time. That's the thing. Playoffs
Momentum into the playoffs.
Exactly. Exactly. So listen, I went through so many. I'm thinking about stuff at the field while we was at the field, and all these games is going on. I'm thinking about, damn, we had 12U with the comeback at the very beginning. We had the Jags take that L for the first L of the season. And they, as you can tell from the video, they ain't like it. Right? But at the same time, you had the Chargers come in there and win the game. So that spoke volumes in that division where anything could go. Right? RVA Eagles, I thought about it like, damn, they won again. Since the very first game of the season where they barely lost against the Chargers in that division.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I'm thinking, who am I going to put in this week's Shhmoker Club? And I thought about it, and and I said, well, who else could be better? We had an undefeated day. We had him run, change out his apron and come and hit the sidelines. You see what I'm saying?
He was a difference maker.
And was a difference maker in that game, as in just being on the sidelines, right? Coached him all the way up, And now they're in the mix, definitely in the mix in that 12U division. I gotta give
On
it to
every
them.
age group.
On every age group. That's what I call development and also keeping it competitive. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, Coach Jeter, y'all are in the Shhmokers Club this year. Congratulations, my guy.
Welcome.
You know what I mean? Because it really topped it off with the Drake fries and the boat combo. Really topped it off. They thought, you know what? That's what gets you in. Because I'm going to be honest. Tank and them almost got in this week. I'm sorry. Their quarterback was, he getting to the line of scrimmage. You know what I mean? He looking good. I could tell he was coached up. No doubt about it. But
Well, maybe he'll get it next week.
yeah, true that.
And before we go, I do want to shout out the 8U Jets. They had a kind of unconventional game during the week against Chocolate, and they represented the league well.
That's good.
Yeah, they beat Chocolate 26-6.
And they won again.
Good job, Jets.
Definitely shout them out. Good job, Judge. Yeah, it's been very unconventional on 8U, so definitely shout those guys out. I know it's been a little funny. Trust me, we've been worrying about it ourselves. So to get that work off is beautiful. So definitely appreciate them. I also want to lead into this as we had our turnover change. I don't know where we going. How I'm aware that we gonna put this in the room. And I got.
We gonna like it.
Yeah, because yours is personalized. Yeah. But I got the ring on to remind me definitely to mention the Spring Invitational.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of hits and a lot of questions.
Yes, a lot of hits, a lot of questions. Yes,
And we are open to all of it. Ask us.
Yes, exactly. What we got? Guaranteed 3 games. Very low cost when it comes to tournaments in this area for what you get. We got belts. We got trophies, and I'm literally saying trophies bigger than Squeak. I don't know about her bigger than her back, but they're bigger than Squeak. Let me stop. You put it sideways. But we got the trophies, we got the belts, we got swag bags with stuff in the swag bags. Listen, we spared no expense to put on for the community, put on for outside communities, and represent the spring like it should be. No line about this, no line about that. Fully transparent when it comes to how we doing things. Glover Park, what's the dates?
June 25th through the 27th.
Oh, you didn't know this time. It's June 25th.
I think I done said it so much, it's like June 24th through the 27th.
See, look.
I done said it so much.
June 24th through the 27th.
Yes.
Location for check-in to be we're going to let you know that. But we're going to have a location to check in. Rest is all football. The rest of back end of the week. 3 fields, 3 guaranteed games. Championship at a local high school with turf fields. Listen, it's going down at Glover Park in Richmond when it comes to the spring. That's where it's happening at. We got some OGs that's trying to get in, that's asking questions on certain teams and things of that nature. So I think it's going to really be a big.
Yeah, we gonna pop.
And so definitely check it out. Listen, Squeak, what we got next week?
We will be at Dory 7 and Short Pump Park.
All right, Dory 7 and Short Pump Park. We got some big games because a lot of times, we just told you, a lot of these divisions is tight. They playing for seedings now.
And remember I said that the Wolfpack is the 10U Wolfpack is slowly climbing up. Right now, they're tied with the Stingers.
Really?
2-2.
And they said they want a
3 and
piece.
4.
And they said they want a piece.
Stingers own the tiebreaker right now. They beat the Wolfpack the first time. So this should be interesting this week.
It should be very interesting. And we're going to find out. Definitely. All right. So, I'm going to say it right this time. For E2E Squeeks, I'm the Commish. What a day it is to be. See y'all next week.
Watch us work. Watch us work. Watch us work. Watch us work.
The E2E family, the best of them. Just watch us work, we excelling the excellence. 80s on top when they checking in. Work hard all day, still crack jokes for the heck of it. Gotta work hard, it's a process of betterment. If you got dreams, it's E2E good for helping it. Play the next leaf, feel I'm back in my element. Felt on my Rob, he a champ for a veteran. Got to the baddest next season for big. We gotta have fun for one reason, the kids. Grinding for goals on the reason they're in. What a day, what a day. Work hard for y'all, so to play, what a play. Them teams tries to be good from the plate to the face. Take it in, then we grow it, no talent to waste. The E2E family, the best of them.